Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video over on the channel by the name of LeaIsChill. Welcome back to the trenches. We're back on Dark War today, because I got Kaneki and Touka up to 5-star from the new festival, and I figured no better time to return to the game and realize that there's nothing else to do versus the last time we played the game. But yet we decide to go and do it anyway because there's not a lot of ways to talk about Tokyo Ghoul these days. And so we're gonna do a showcase on Kaneki and Touka. I finally got them to 5-star over the last little while, and they are absolutely incredible. When they hit 5-star, they gain an extra little bit of cooldown after Touka kills an enemy, and so a lot of the time you switch to Touka to get the kill, decrease the cooldown, return to Kaneki, get more damage with the attack increase, return to Touka, and so on, back and forth until an absurd degree. Pretty good character, honestly. One of the better ones in the game from what I've seen. Don't have them at red yet, but that is absolutely okay. And today we're just going to do a showcase on them in a lot of different ways and see how that goes. I'm going to close the Game Samba thing, and let's just, I suppose, start with, sure, we'll start with the support event, because I can show off their abilities a little bit better inside there, and then we can kind of talk about what they actually do afterwards. So, if you haven't seen this character, it's a combination of two other characters they released inside the game by the name of Kaneki Mask, and the R version, which is the rare version of Touka inside the game. But the third strong attack has a little animation that swaps between them. The only issue is it's a little bit too slow. It is pretty cool. I'm currently playing as Touka because I swapped my character I'm using. Remember when we first started Dark War? It was so exciting to get these dual characters when it first dropped. But then they just released them as two different characters that were already in the game with slightly better abilities. And it was kind of unfortunate. But they're still very good. Here, let's read up on their kit a little bit, shall we? So, their first attack is launch attack at the target or charge forward and deal damage along a path. And so with Kaneki, a lot of the time you're using this to engage. With Touka, using this as a hard knockback that could kind of group up enemies. Second strong attack is slash the Gune onto enemies and stun them for 3 seconds, mark them as prey, which is something you really want to do with the Kaneki. Or Touka jumps into the air, jumps to high speed, and releases Gune shards at an enemy. When attacking marked targets, deal extra 100% damage. Targets lose their marks afterwards. And so you're going to want to pop your second skill before you swap to Touka to be able to get the best out of that. Here we have Ignited Bombardment, which is Ken Kaneki and Touka Kirishima. Launch a continuous attack in a target area together, dealing massive damage and switching places. Next skill grants a crit as well. So a lot of the time what you'll be doing is first, second, into third, back to second, and then hoping that you can swap out afterwards. And naturally, this is their passive. Increased life absorption. Attack increased by 30% after killing an enemy. Lasts for 20 seconds, so it does apply to them after they switch as well. So a lot of the time you want to kill an enemy before you switch over to Touka. And Touka increases crit rate, and skills can trigger crits. Cooldown of the charge, which is this ability, the dash forward, is reduced every time she kills an enemy. So a lot of the time, you can kind of just bounce between those two, and you want the attack buffs to be able to get better. Here, let's go into the DPS event and see how this goes. There's not going to be a lot we can do here, honestly. Unfortunately, this game, not great at having content worth playing. We'll pop our third, which is just a little bit slow. Well, that works. Turn around, pop the second, charge in, pop this again to swap on back because it just works out that way, and not too terribly bad. Naturally, Noro is still the one that's kind of hard carrying a lot of these, but that is fairly natural. I actually wonder. Oh yeah, they actually did more damage than Noro within their short amount of time. That's pretty good. Honestly, Noro is very hard to overcome when it comes to stuff like that. Here, I can't even do anything here. Let's try to do the team challenge. By the way, I just want to point out, since we're still inside the trenches, I just want to look at this. Group fight still not available. So that's still like a no-go. Also, real-time battle 2v2, still coming soon. I'm sure it'll come out at some point. Dark War totally updated recently. You actually want to talk about this a little bit while we're waiting on this matchmaking? It'll take a while, and it's just gonna tell us that we have no one we can join anyway. But Dark War's last character update was last Valentine's Day. And so we got several new characters then, and then we had a bug fix in June with some pretty game-breaking bad bugs, which is 2020. So we have now been almost a full year in Dark War with no new characters. And somehow it is just continuing. Fun fact, the Dark War 3rd anniversary was February 8th, 2021. Celebration's going pretty well. They didn't do anything in terms of events for the game, but that's okay. It's cool to have Kuji Yamori on our team, because that at least, I probably shouldn't have popped this first. That at least will give us some extra crits here. They're just not going to be able to move, by the way. This is fairly typical of Dark War. This game mode is broken in a way where they'll give you NPCs, but the NPCs won't move and it won't matter. I think I'm going to die here. Yeah. I slide away. So yeah, they'll just stand there and do nothing until you respawn. And you know, this is great. And now I have to quit out. Because that's Dark War. God, this game is so fucking messy. You know what? Like, I talk about foundations when it comes to games often, and like having a good foundation, how much it affects a game going forward. This game is the opposite side of that, where I've never seen something further off base. Here, I'm just gonna do this and let's see if we can actually beat this. I don't know, I haven't done these quests in forever either, so it probably should be way too hard for me, realistically. Also Kuroiwa Arata, which I still don't have, by the way. If I got 4,500 diamonds, I can get him for free. So that might be like the next call. I'm getting stunned. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Let me out. Pop my ultimate here to try and swap out. Get the charge in. I didn't get a kill. Oh, it reset. Cool. Pop this again. Kuroiwa is out healing my team, by the way. Interesting. I need to kill this Juzo, because he's actually out healing because of the other guys too. Dash in, kill those guys. The crits honestly hit pretty hard. My characters are critting for like pretty insane amounts of damage if they actually do end up hitting. It's just the stuns are crazy. Still stunned. All right. Man, the high end of this game is oddly horrible. Boom. Here, I need to focus on these guys. Like 90% these guys gotta go first. If I played Noro and honestly just like hard focused on the other guys, I might be able to beat this level. The heal guys do respawn pretty fast though. There's actually 2 Juzos on stage right now. Kill the Takehirako. Kill the Juzo. Get some healing. Ixa, keep on keeping on. I'm gonna back out and we're gonna try and focus on killing this Juzo before we get the other one done. Unfortunately, our Kaneki Touka didn't make it, but we progressed for the first time ever. I haven't progressed in this game in fucking forever. So that's a cool thing to get. Oh, hey, I got a shard of Ayatsu Kirishima. All right. Well, I just accidentally clicked. So I'm playing on a Samsung S10. I just clicked the button to check on Ayato, and it exited the app. Good stuff. Whoopsie. But yeah, that's roughly about as much as I wanted to touch on, honestly. That's about all there is here. You know, they skipped 3rd year anniversary. At the top of the screen, it still says anniversary, but fun fact, actually, This event tab, this right here, has been called Anniversary since January in its first year. So that would have been January 2019. And it has not changed back to being called a regular event tab since. And God knows there are not even a couple of events that are anniversary worthy. However, there is this little exchange deal here where you can get like Noro and Tatara, or you can get like Takirako here. Honestly, I'm just logging in daily and hoping that something changes. If I see another update, I'll probably make a video on it, but like, they introduced a festival with the Hinami Valentine. I'm not gonna do it, because I literally could not get her without doing another couple of festivals. I'm close on Hinami Halloween, but like, Valentine I haven't even gotten a couple of shards of, even though her quality, or her model is actually pretty high quality compared to other ones. I'm good. I don't really feel like playing that much, or topping up, ever. Fuck that. I'm just gonna see how it goes. Every 2 days when you log in, you get like 500 diamonds, so maybe if I get Kuroiwa Arata off of that at some point, I'll do a video or something, but this is the trench checkup. Dark War, still here. Still no awakening. Still no 2v2, still no group fight. And third anniversary did happen, and nothing happened for it. Yep. Dark War. Either way, thanks for watching. Hopefully we get another Tokyo Ghoul game soon. I talk about this all the time. Fucking, how did Rebirth die, and this gets to live? However, I'm glad that Tokyo Ghoul has something at least. Thanks for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.